You know, first of all, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my page. I posted a video a couple of days ago talking about how going no contact changed my life forever. I was so touched and, just amazed by how many people go through the same thing. Uh, it's crazy, but I just hope that while we on this journey together, we get through this shit together. I'm still healing right now. I'm still overcoming trauma, but I'm gonna continue to push out content, and I hope that we get through all of this together. And I apologize about a lot of the comments that I wasn't able to respond to right away. I'm still going through them and everything and responding to them. So just give me some time. I really appreciate that. In a comment section, though, a lot of people were talking about and asking why and what would be good reasons to go no contact. And I actually did want to make a video about this because I think a lot of people have different reasons. My reasons were different because I just felt like the whole environment that I was in, my mom, the part that she played, everyone's family is different. And so but I think the one thing that we all have in common is, at what point should I leave? And I want to give you a couple reasons as to why you should leave and what leaving will do for you. The first reason would be emotional clarity. When you go no contact, the conflict or the emotional manipulation, it stops. A lot of times they do put that manipulation on you. Your thoughts and feelings become clear. You also will be able to separate what you believe from what your family conditioned you to believe. And a lot of people have thoughts and beliefs from their family, and they don't have their own thoughts. They don't have their own clarity. Second reason will be inner peace. When you have inner peace, that stops the cycle of guilt, anxiety, or anger that comes from damn near every phone call or visit. A lot of times that phone ring, you just don't want to talk to the person. And when you go no contact, you don't have to deal with the anxiety of, trying to come up with an excuse or reason as to why you got to return a call. You also get to experience calmness, which you probably haven't experienced in a long time. You've been missing it for years. And so going no contact will help you, again, experience that inner peace and also emotional clarity. Another reason would be stronger self-worth. You have to stop tolerating disrespect, neglect, because at the end of the day, when you can stop, let's be real, when you part of a family, a toxic family, subconsciously, you end up tolerating disrespect. They start doing things, saying things that you feel like you have to accept because it's blood or because it's family, but you don't have to. You have to, you're a strong person. You have a strong self-worth. And a lot of times it's been clouded because you have all these projections from your family members. But you have to stop tolerating disrespect. And when you stop doing that, that sends a message to yourself that your well-being matters. And a lot of times when you're in these family environments, you feel like your well-being don't even matter. You got to go take pills or you got to go see a therapist. No, it's the people around you. And over time, that will build some type of self-respect for yourself and also confidence. That confidence is what you're going to need to know when to leave. Another reason you want to leave would be because you need some time, some space to heal. Let's be real, emotional wounds can't heal, especially if it's from family, if you keep reopening. A lot of times people end up staying in a family, they keep going around, they keep going back to that birthday, they keep going back, whatever, and it keep reopening that wound. You have to stay away. Go no contact, and that give you the distance needed to process all the trauma to build healthier coping mechanisms. You have not gotten to the point to where you could build those healthy coping mechanisms because you keep going around opening wounds. Another reason will be because you get to build healthier relationships with other people. I come from a family where if you brought a girlfriend around, everybody has something to say. And it got to a point to where it's like, I'm not bringing anyone around. And you also have relationships that you can't properly form because your family is involved. And so without toxic family patterns clouding your interactions, you could form healthier and more reciprocal connections with people. A lot of times, whether it be friends, partners, co-workers, whoever. But let's be real, a lot of relationships get clouded. I remember not being able to have a healthy relationship with a woman because I didn't have that relationship with my mom. And I would always think to myself, how could a woman ever love me if I never heard I love you from my mom? You know, that would throw me off. Like, what you mean you love me? My mom don't even love me. I've never heard it, at least. And so, not having that relationship with my mom ruined. And I'm at a point now where I'm healing and overcoming. But at that time, I didn't know how to properly have a relationship with a woman because I hadn't established that relationship with my mom. Another reason will be freedom from control. Family, they can't use guilt, manipulation, or obligation to control your choices. A lot of times you want to leave, you want to go somewhere, but you got to go to the family setting because everybody gonna be there. You want to get to a point to where you are going no contact, and that restores your autonomy. You get to live your life how you want it, and that's how life should be lived. Another reason will be because you're breaking some type of generational cycles that's not headed in the right direction. When you step away, that interrupts unhealthy patterns that's usually, and 9 times out of 10, that's going to get passed down to the next generation. You interrupt emotional abuse, you interrupt codependency, you get to stop all of that when you go no contact. And the last reason will be you get to be you. You get to be authentic. A lot of people are not themselves when they're around toxic family members. They can't be themselves. They feel like they have to, believe in a certain belief, or they have to, move around with a certain personality or a certain lifestyle. The lifestyle that they want to live, it goes against the family, the toxic family. You want to get to a point to where you are so authentic that it's unapologetic. Like, you should be able to be you. If your mom or dad don't like the music you listen to, or the show, that don't have anything to do with anything. You want to get to a point to where you are so comfortable being you. And it's sad because, again, a lot of people are not themselves around their family. I mean, it's even to the point to where you could be dating someone and you know them being one person, but then when they go around their mom or dad, they're a completely different person. And that's because they're not authentic. They're not themselves. Whatever happened, the family might feel some type of way about something, or, we don't like those type of people, or, whatever. Going no contact helps with all of these things. And if you have anything to add, let me know in the comments. I would love to, hear how hard it is for you to go no contact and why. What is making it so hard? Again, a lot of it start up here. Once I got to a point to where I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. That's when everything became easier. So, hey, I love y'all. Send this video to somebody who could use it. Again, I appreciate everybody who subscribed. Welcome to the family. We gonna get through this shit together. We gonna heal together. We gonna get through this trauma together, and we gonna grow together. I love y'all. Deuces.